Welcome to episode 2 of my FIFA 18 career mode with Caen in France, Ligue 1. Caen? Yep, Caen's, that's how you say it. If you missed the first episode, that will be in the description, probably around the top somewhere. So check that out if you haven't seen this one already, before watching this one. Obviously, that sets us up, and it has the second game, not the first, because I ballsed it up. Also, go back to that one to find out what I mean by that. But that obviously contains the first episode, the sort of intro to the series. So check that out first if you haven't. Like I say, it will be in the description. To start off with, we're good, because like I said beforehand, we're not going to play every game. So what you're going to be seeing now is just what's happened in between the game you saw, the second game of the season, where we won 3-1 after 3-1. We won 2-0, sorry, after losing 3-1. So we in the week between that game and the game you're seeing now, which I'll talk about in a bit more detail in a minute, literally nothing happened. No transfers. As I said in the first episode, it's very much it's pretty much impossible for me to sign anyone. So nothing really happened in between the game you saw in the first episode and this Lille game. So we're going to jump straight into the Lille game. We're going to, look at the highlights. We're not going to show the whole thing because that would be a little bit too much, wouldn't it, really? So getting into the actual game, it was actually incredibly cagey and fairly boring, I would imagine, to watch. I don't know if you saw it there, but the stat came up. You eagle-eyed people would have seen I had a lot of possession, and there wasn't really a strong chance until right at the end of the half. And you're going to see it. Actually, it's for me, but it actually started at their corner. It was a lovely little counter attack. It was great. It was great to see it, and get into this position. Surely I'm burying it. No. Put it over, hit it too hard. Knew as soon as I hit the bloody button on my controller. And that was the end of the half. That was literally the best bit we really had. And as you're going to see here from the stats, particularly look out for this possession. As you can see, 69%. Other than that, it was very close, but I had a lot of the ball in the first half. And I was getting really infuriated, generally, because I just couldn't find a way through. You'll see in the start of the second half, because we actually started it the same way we ended it. We went right at him. Here's Peters going through, had a shot saved, it was then headed out. It then really went back to it, sort of nothing really happening. Their best chance, I would say, of the game was this, a lovely little ball in. Our veteran goalkeeper comes out and their guy just puts it wide. There was some late drama. Don't think this game ended 0-0 just yet. Okay, yeah, it did. This is a bit my fault. I got a little bit infuriated, and I kind of got Rodlin sent off. The tackle on me originally, I thought would be given as a foul. It wasn't, and I was quite annoyed by that. So I chopped their guy from behind, but it was right at the end of the game. I had no time to really impact it at all. So we ended with 10 men, but we got a good, on paper, which is a good 0-0. Good draw, really, away from Lille, on paper. Overall, I feel like I probably should have done better. Had 65% possession in the end, but we got a good point, and we moved on now to the next game. And as you're about to see, the next match was against FC Metz at home. Obviously, we had to change the team because Rodlin was obviously suspended, and we need to change our team anyway because the 4-2-3-1 wasn't saved. We're going to go with the 4-2-3-1 for the foreseeable future, as of right now anyway. So yeah, we had to change that. This is the team I ended up going with, and also I ended up simming this game simply because I'm not going to play every game. I keep saying simply, because it's a lot of time and insanity. It will drive me to insanity. So we are going to sim 1 or 2 every now and then. As you see, we drew 1-1 in this game. which was alright, I suppose. I'll take it. Then, obviously, you probably assumed no signings in the last week. We've always got deadline day coming up, which, I mean, sure, there's going to be something, isn't there? No, there's not. There really isn't. However, despite no activity on deadline day itself, after deadline day ended, we did get offers for some players, and you're going to see here, we got an offer for Besset, who's the 31-year-old left midfielder, can play left back as well. I've kind of wanted to get rid of simply because of his age, and he's not that quick. Eventually, I believe we agree on a fee of 3 million. They wouldn't take 3.1, which was his current value, sadly. So we couldn't milk them for that extra 100k. So as you see, we settled for 3 million. That'll do. That money will probably go on youngsters that will, in at least by a year, be better than him. We also got offers for Damien De Silva. These didn't really go anywhere because I want 10 million for him at the minimum. They weren't going to budge from 6.4, so it didn't go through. Simple as that. That's pretty much all the transfers we got. So going on to the final game that we played in between, it was Dijon. We had a bit of a dodgy start, but this tackle, I felt like an absolute hero when I put that slide tackle in. The guy was unmarked, which isn't good, but the slide tackle was lovely. We then had our first chance. Peter's given it to Rapes, lovely 1-2. He breaks through. It's a good save for the keeper. But yeah, it was quite a again a cagey half of football. And as you can see, at half time it stayed 0-0. Then nothing really much happened other than those two main chances. So yeah, it was really it was a difficult half of football, of FIFA. But I was more than confident that second half I'd have what it takes. And then what goes and happens 2 minutes in, that, in fairness, it's a lovely finish. But we went 1-0 down. So we were 1-0 down to Dijon, which was quite infuriating, but what can you do? You keep going. That's what you do. You keep going. However, going 1-0 down wasn't the only issue we had early on in the second half. As you can see, our right back Jiku picked up a knock, so we took him off. We had to bring Gilbert on for we had to bring him back down to right back where he normally plays. Stavitiski, I think is his name, the young Finnish winger, or Rodolin were the choices at right midfield. As you can see, we go with Rodolin. Wanted to change it up a bit. I wanted to have a Football Manager-esque trait in the wide target man. I wanted to have someone tall and physical who could win headers against the fullback quite easily. As you can see here, he wins the ball without any issue whatsoever, and we get a second occasion here where we see the ability to long ball it to the right side of the pitch where it worked. He won the header with, again, no challenges whatsoever. And Rodolin had quite a big impact on this game in the end. As you can see here, we're building up nicely. Rodolin gets on the ball. We passing around brilliantly, and like the game against Lille, we were keeping the ball quite a bit in this game. You'll see at the end the stats, it's not quite as dominant. Rodolin gets on the ball in the end. He beats his man and gets a good shot off, saved by the Dijon keeper, sadly. But it showed good signs having Rodolin on the right. It really did. And here you go again. Look at it. Wins the ball. And this time he's got space to run, but he gives it off to Peters, combines brilliantly, 1-2, and he's never missing there. And Rodolin gets his first goal of this career mode. And considering I was proper doubting whether I really wanted him because I didn't feel like I could use him up front. He's came in clutch here on the right, and maybe that's where we should keep him from now on. So yeah, we were back in the game. We were back at 1-1. As you can see, I made a change using the quick subs there, and we nearly had the same issue once again from the kickoff. As you can see, fairly lucky in the end with a dodgy slide tackle, essentially putting the ball out for a corner. So not good rate from kickoff. The next opportunity belongs to us. As you can see, Statistiski, whatever his, I don't know what his name is. Combining well with Rodolin, puts across and that causes issues. And here we go, absolutely destroyed by Shafiq, the Dijon defender, and 10-match ban, red card, all of it, all the punishment for that was disgraceful. I just thought, look at could have killed the guy. Anyway, we had a penalty with 4 minutes to go, and instead of having the youngster take it, which for some reason he was the one there, we switched to Rodlin. As you can see, we're aiming towards the right, and we score, and we take the lead with 4 minutes of the game left to go, and Rodlin gets his brace, gets 2. Certainly his fortunes have improved, and that went on to be the winning goal in the end. So we came back from 1-0 down, to win 2-1. It was pretty decent result in the end for us. Alright, here we are. We are live coming now. We are at the game page bit. Here is the team for this game. We're playing Nantes. Nantes? It's Nantes, isn't it? It's not Nantes or... No, Nantes. I'm pretty sure it's Nantes. Anyway, we're going with the Kutra in goal, who's dropped in overall. The old man, unsurprising. We've had to put Guilbert back at right back because of the injury to Jaiku, who was at right back. So that was pretty much, we had to do that. And because of that, we've moved Ripas, who was on the left, over to the right. He's got a 5-star weak foot. Cut in. Who doesn't like someone who can cut in? And we brought Bassat, who's another old man who can't run that much, but we haven't really got much more of a choice. We could potentially bring Dabo in, but we'll stick with Bassat. Bassat is actually going to be leaving in January, so maybe he can have a little bit of a... Or do we put Rodlin in? Rodlin's left, right. Actually, I'll just remember that. Sorry, I haven't. I'll be completely honest. I haven't played this for a few days. I did the sort of pre-match stuff, the pre-game stuff, like a week ago, and I didn't play it for a few days, which I apologise for. It will become more regular, this series now, and we're going to go with that because didn't that work? I can't remember if Rodlin was on the left or he was on the right, weren't he? We'll do that. There we go. So that's going to be the team. Let's get into this.
Last time out.
Alright, here we go. I looked at their team. No one
gained great confidence
in particular.
from the 2-1
I'm pretty
win,
sure that right back they have
I do have them down for a draw here.
Is a free
Check
agent
for you on the non-team now.
Hang on, I've got to turn this shit down. This is loud in my ear. There we go. It was quite loud.
Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that 5, that midfield 5,
but yeah,
and I
basically,
think a couple at least will be trying to support the
nearly
lone
2 weeks
front man.
now since I started this.
Team news.
That's not going to keep
and this
going.
is the Caen team.
Just time
Remy Vakutra plays in goal.
doing things.
Ronnie Rodolin
That meant
starts.
I couldn't.
He was the player of the game, the man of the match
get
the
on
last time
when I
they
wanted to,
played.
didn't I?
And at the point of
Oh,
attack,
well,
very good
that's
stop
not bad,
here.
was it? Our useful midfielder, as I'm now going to call him, because his name is just far too complicated for me. But yeah, we'll become more regular. I'm going to.
Well, he really could be the star of the show today.
2 in his previous match. A clear danger man for the opposition.
And I don't really have an excuse not to upload one every now and then, every few days. That's my plan anyway. I've actually been playing quite a bit of FIFA, which is rare for this sort of time of year. This is around the time it sort of dies away, but you know, I've actually been enjoying it.
Just lent the ball to his mate and got it back again.
Passing the ball around here.
It's looking good, this move.
Lose it as soon as I mention it. But yeah, I'm really hoping that they announce whatever's going on with the World Cup game. Because obviously it's World Cup this year, and they always have a game to release, don't they? And I actually really enjoy the World Cup games. I think they feel that there's a different feel to them, and I've always enjoyed them.
He's aimed for the far post here.
It's too deep.
Oh, that's good defending.
Wasted opportunity.
And he's knocked it out of play, the defender.
Could get into the European places with this, so you know, big game after our dodgy start to the season. Big game.
Gets his cross in.
Oh, Peters, mate.
He had to clear it even at the expense of a corner.
Got a corner. See if we had Santini in there. Already 2-0 up.
put the corner in the middle. It's wonderful work from the goalkeeper again from the header.
Well, he was on his toes, he was very fit.
Never mind.
Good stop.
Never mind.
Cut out the pass.
Are we going to have the inevitable?
Well, that's gone back to the goalkeeper.
Dominate the game for a large period of time. Their first attack, they take the lead. Very yay of it
Penalty
to do that.
At Caen.
It's a penalty for
getting down the wing. Come on, keep the ball, keep the ball.
Slight delay as the
See,
ref
Rodlin,
clears the
I'd hope
defenders.
to be in there, like, further in there.
He steps
like
up
a
to
wide
take it.
target, maybe. That's what
Oh,
I
he's
need.
hit the post and it's no goal. 19 minutes
Okay,
played.
he's
It
getting excited,
remains
isn't he?
0-0.
Cheers, Alan.
Alan, yeah. He's getting very excited about what's going on wherever that was.
I think, Alan, the home team need a win. A couple of draws in their last
They don't
two
need a win.
games.
They don't know.
Slightly unsatisfactory.
Yeah, and I think they do need that win just to give them a bit of
Get it out.
confidence, which they've been lacking over the last two.
That's cool. Knew what I was doing. Oh, keep
Need
the
to
ball
try and
now.
get the ball back now.
Also, I want to know what's the best way of really doing these.
Lovely ball.
As you see, I showed highlights of the games that you missed, or the ones that I played.
Put
I
into the
play them
middle.
all.
That's great work by the goalkeeper.
Should have buried that. Yeah, I want to know what the best way of doing these things. Yeah,
Headed
these
towards where a teammate can gather the ball.
From an audience perspective, I'm quite easy on how it gets done.
Some good vision.
Hang on.
Here's a chance.
Oh,
Keeper might be needed again. He didn't hang on to the ball.
Yeah, next episode I'm going to try streamlining it a little bit in terms of the opening sort of 5 minutes where I'm going over whatever's been missed. I won't show highlights.
Now. Incisive pass. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye.
I won't show the highlights of the games you've missed and things like that, simply to see if that's any better. Making it shorter, making it more about the game you play.
Well, a big sigh of relief.
Or whether,
from the
and then from that point, I can
that
make a
breakaway
decision
was
based on
stopped.
should it be this way, the way I've done this episode, where I go into detail about the games you missed and everything you missed in between episodes, or whether I do it the way I'm going to do it in the next episode, where it'll be a bit more streamlined and a bit more quick.
Here.
So ultimately, do you want to sit through half an hour episodes of this all the time? Would I? I don't know. That's my reasoning for trying it 2 different ways, and then I can see what looks better, I suppose. Oh, we've got the ball here, haven't we? Oh, pissing
and it's in by the post.
Jesus. Salah. Well, that's quite topical at the moment. Salah scoring.
Right to the side of the goal.
I'm not quite sure if he's as good as the Liverpool one, but
on another day that might have
lovely
rebounded back into play, but not this time.
Finish that in out. Question marks over my defending, but there's normally question marks over my defending, so that wouldn't be a shock, would it?
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Well, that was always going to happen. I'm pretty sure that might even be there. First, second shot, I don't know. And we've gone and conceded.
Moving forward with some danger to the opposition
FIFA.
now they're here. Promising build-up until that challenge.
We were quite up in the table, no? We were like 5th, 6th. A win here, we could have got into
He was in the right place at the right time to cut it out.
European spots.
Peters.
Oh,
he's cut that out. Well read.
You can drill past now. Oh, that's going to do it.
The referee has awarded this free kick.
It's not on tackle these days in football. Not on. Oh, 61% possession, lovely. Doing so much with it.
Really getting at the opposition this far up the pitch.
Oh,
now.
why did I slide there? Oh my god.
One in front, they would be a lot more
Salah
comfortable
again.
if they were 2 in front, and they really could have been.
Yeah, might they look back on that with a bit of regret, because that
Maybe
was a great
this
chance
guy's
to extend the
the
lead,
main
wasn't
man. Not Mohamed Salah, it's whoever this Salah is. I don't have a clue, I really don't. I don't know French football that well. I know PSG are considered to be alright.
Could be dangerous. Delivered into the
that's a
box.
good ball. Oh, why? Again, if we had our target man, we had Santini in there.
Yassine El Ganassi.
At half
The
time,
referee has signalled for
1-0.
half time, and it's 1-0 here.
1-0. Yeah. 5 shots on target, 61% possession. I'm not ready to change anything just yet.
And this is the start
I'm
of the
starting to
second
think
half.
rather than on the right was the impact move more than a
Good position.
starting
They've
move.
worked this attack very well.
Hasn't paid
Into
off in
quite
the
a
same
dangerous
way
position now.
as it did in that game against Angers.
Salah.
Oh god, French names, I can't. Salah's just...
Probing with the pass.
Oh,
It's an
please.
excellent cross. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Goal news from Gangon.
Go on,
It's the
Woodland, go on.
second goal for Lille. 50 minutes played. 2-1.
Oh,
Oh, interesting news again from
Got a
Alan
corner.
McInally. Thanks, Alan. Well, the player that we're
Not
featuring
yet.
here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got
Get
himself a
that.
goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased
That's
with
him.
that first 45 minutes.
A little touch on. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to
Come on, you
make
got
the
that, you got it,
interception.
you got it, there we go.
Now
See?
here's a chance to get at the opposition. And a try one now.
Now,
And that is quite a wild effort at goal, although he got good contact on the ball.
it's fair to say he
It's
does
going
not
to
have a
be-
weak foot.
Two changes here. The manager deciding to make
Was
quite
that
a drastic
Casanova?
switch.
Was that Casanova which was in the Fulham one? The ex-Fulham one. He used to be like a star, didn't he? He used to be like a potential star. I had him in
Well,
a
they're in a good position
real
here.
career mode in FIFA 14. Oh, that was
Good
a
vision
great
here.
career mode, that was.
Looks the goalkeeper
Certainly
in the
better than
eye.
this one.
That's great
Oh,
defending
shit,
there,
I touched
stopping
out
that
now.
attack.
Great.
That'll be a corner.
They've got bloody Casanova on the bench. What have I got? I've got some 31-year-olds
Corner
to go
swung
left
in.
wing.
Chance for a teammate
Oh.
now. It was a real opportunity, but there might be a key moment in there.
They might have
from a
had less
defensive point of
chances,
view.
but they have
Yeah, well,
certainly
they
had
really
more.
did converge on him quickly.
clear-cut
He
ones,
didn't
I
miss
think it's
by
fair to
much,
say.
but he's missed it.
Peters
Go on, go on, go on, go on.
onto the attack now. Well, then it
Oh,
goes.
oh,
it really
my
could have been
God.
the goal to bring them level.
Well, it looked easy, didn't it? He's close in
Oh,
there. Gets the
just
stick
needs-
from the
come
crowd.
on, man.
Really made a
Cavelli,
hash of
you've
that
got-
to try and get the
you've got to be
equaliser.
putting that in.
He knows it, the manager.
see,
a golden
I'm
opportunity to
livid.
get back on level terms.
That is
was
actually an
really
accurate
slapped by the
representation
striker.
of my facial expression at that point. So,
Thomas Muller, a transfer, and that's a bit of a
I
shock,
thought that was
isn't it?
the, I
Thomas
thought that was
Muller
the commentator
has
saying they
moved
had
to
Thomas Muller, and I
Barcelona.
was about to
Well, he doesn't come cheap. About 60 million
bounce
pounds,
it.
but he's the kind of
question
player that
life
can make
at
a
that
difference.
Well, that's the keeper's ball from the moment the cross left his foot.
Oh, that's poor.
It's a good place to win the ball here. That's a good idea. Needs to stay cool now. Well, he scored, and it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one.
I
We'll
think
see.
we might not win this game.
Well, he knew exactly
How'd that happen,
where
then, eh?
the goalkeeper was going, and he just
Nice football,
steered
I
it past
suppose.
him into the bottom corner.
Yeah, he's a fine finisher, this boy, and
Yeah,
never
great,
panics.
fine finisher, isn't he?
Passes it into that corner.
Restarting
Going
at
to have to
2-0.
think about changing shit, and Rollins ran into him.
Coming up for you on EA Sports.
Go on,
This is
keep
the
fighting,
fixture
keep
for the
fighting. Good
home
boy.
side. Next game in Ligue 1. This could lead to a chance.
Go on,
It's
go,
good
keep the
attacking
ball,
play.
keep the ball. Keep... Why are you here, Cavelli? You're in... That always seems to happen with this formation. The bloody striker thinks he's a fucking winger. What do we... Do I... I don't know what to do now. Do we keep Cavelli on? Do we keep Rolling on? Do we go 4-4-2? Do we... No, we go 4-4-2. We're losing 2-0, for fuck's sake. What's the point in not? Peters has done alright, but he's going to be the one to come off. Go ahead, bring on Stavitsky. That's his name. It's not that hard to say, is it, really? Not sure Diamande is going to be much use in this situation. I think that's all we can really do. We could bring on this guy. He's pacey. I'll give him that. We could put him on the left, realistically. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna try him on the left. If it doesn't work out, we can always
Now we
give
have
him
a
up
corner
front
to
and then put
come
a natural
via
left
that
midfielder.
deflection. And this is now time for the change, or the changes, I should say. There are two players coming on. Corner played in.
Oh, that's perfectly. Oh, that's the centre back.
Plenty of
Why
power,
are you
but
doing
not too
that?
much direction.
See, if that's anyone with any attacking ability, I mean, on a half volley, you've got to be. Why is it even a centre back there? Why is the centre back not in the fucking?
We'll have this game for you on EA Sports. It is the upcoming League Earth fixture for the away side. Good forward play from them.
Oh yeah, are they Olayed? Seriously, we're getting Olayed now.
Well, he's got support here.
There you go. Fuck off.
That's a penalty.
Oh, can you believe it? That came out of the blue, didn't it?
That really
Well, the
infuriated
ref
me.
has given a foul here, and
That's the
it's a bad
first
one,
time
yellow.
I think in
No
memory
surprise there at all.
I've been Olayed by a computer. By the computer. It's happened. It might have happened.
He
Yeah,
scored
whatever.
from the spot. For a striker,
Yeah, Salah.
it's not quite a gimme, but it's certainly one that he wanted to take.
Yeah, I think some people are cut out for it, some aren't, and this lad certainly is.
Go on.
I don't think we expected this, such a one-sided affair, but look at the scoreline. Good header back into the danger area. Out of
This is
harm's
the
way,
second time I
out for
scored
a throw.
3 on this fucking career,
The
Oh, Salah's
manager
going
Alan
off.
is
Great.
making this change here. Substitution will take place.
Wonderful to watch. He took those 2 goals
Oh,
superbly well.
dismiss it. It's fine. It's fine, Curly.
Could be a chance here. They've got the ball into a good area.
Why are you there, Rodlin? Why are you there? Why
Not
aren't
very
you?
good indeed, but the move has broken down.
Why isn't he?
It's everyone back for this team
Fucking
now.
get in the fucking box.
Alan Smith, perhaps you'd do the same if you were the manager.
God.
They might not have much of an outlet. They've got nobody left up front. They're just defending in numbers, en masse.
I don't think they really need to. I really don't.
Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. This has been called a football match, but it hasn't been much of a match-up
Don't you
between
just
the
love
two
it when you're getting
sides.
twatted and the
The
commentary
winners
team do whatever they can
conclusively
to
at their
fucking wind you
best.
and nothing.
And the losers just aching to hear the final whistle now.
Yeah, alright.
Throw in now.
I'm very much aware of the fact I want this game to win. You don't need to fucking tell me, do you? Oh, look, we're playing Barcelona now, aren't we? Brazil.
Guided through. That's good movement forward here. Good defending.
Oh, why didn't...
Real opening for him. Tried to keep it down, but couldn't quite manage it.
I swear to
Thought he
God,
was gonna
I
score
swear
there. I
then.
thought he should have scored.
Not that they scored in the end, but I would have been quite annoyed if that was going to be the 4th.
Bit
Why
predictable
can't you
with the
pass
passing and the
to
opposition
your own
able to deal with
bloody
that.
team?
Good
I spent
vision.
how much from you?
Real chance.
That's one of the 2 signings I made, and
Has
look
to
at him,
clear
he's
it.
fucking doing that. Go on, you're meant to be quick.
Well, when they do say
Oh, look, he's
you've
fast.
been
I'll
in
put him
these
on the left.
matches about
He
the
says.
psychology of getting it right on the big day, you would have thought ability-wise it's very much level pegging here, but in fact one side seems far more up for it than the other.
Yeah,
You're
I
a
think
piss
that
boiler,
does
you
seem to
are,
be
aren't
the
you?
case, whether
Martin Tyler.
the
You're
one
a fucking
manager
piss
has
boiler.
pumped up his players, got them ready, better than
You
his
better be
opposite
onside.
number. That seems to be the case at the moment.
Good score!
Oh, fucking
Oh, nowhere
hell.
near.
No, he's miscued that one. Miscued it badly.
Some say I should have used my 3rd sub. I'd say it wouldn't make a fucking difference.
Good chunk of added time here, 3 minutes. Threads it through. In on the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant challenge.
Go on, have a run. Oh, he's actually got onto it. Oh, you couldn't put the pass in there, could you? Well, thank fuck
That's
for
it,
that.
the final
Oh,
whistle.
shit.
Attacking now.
They even took my possession. That's literally all I had. Well, if you like that, I don't know what to like there is. I mean, you watch the computer.
Liga 1.
Tear
Angers
me a
2,
new arsehole.
Metz
If
1.
that's good, then great.
Dijon 1. Saint-Étienne
Like for more of
2.
that. Subscribe for more of
Troyes
that, because I'm
2.
sure it's going to continue.
Montpellier 1.
We were
Guingamp
close
2.
to European
Lille
places. We're
2.
now 11th.
Nantes 3. Caen 0. Stade Rennais 1.
Paris is shit,
Nice
aren't they?
0.
Let's hope.
Now
for the
let's
rest of
see
this,
what
isn't it?
effect that's had on the league standings.
When will I? When
At the
will
top
I-
of the
Shut
table
up,
remain
Jeff.
Olympique Marseille.
Fucking hell. I might do 2 games next time because I want to play Monaco. No, do I care about the cup yet? Oh, we might do 2 games. So it'd definitely be Monaco, maybe Nice as well. Probably depends how well the Monaco games. Anyway, I'm gonna go and put a. I'm gonna go and headbutt a wall for 20 minutes. Hopefully I'll get a concussion. Maybe even knock myself out, and you know, I'll feel better about myself. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, comment, do whatever. Don't. This isn't. I'm better than that. I swear. I fucking swear. I don't really though, do I? Actually, I'm not that much better. I'm lying now. Anyway, I'm gonna say bye. Thanks for watching. See ya.